Greetings, everybody. Welcome to Disco Elysium. I have no idea what we're doing here. We're just gonna be playing the video game. Continue? Why does that say continue when I have a new game? Anyways, it's been a while. I was gonna do this series a week earlier, but I unfortunately got sick just as I graduated. Which was perfect timing in some sense, since I didn't get sick during the development then, you know. Would have been much worse if I got stuck. Anyways, what is this? So, we gotta select an archetype. Oh, and wait. Okay, before I get in the game, let's just, you know, talk a bit, you know. I've just been, I graduated. So, I'm an engineer now. Yippee! Cheers! Wait, I can't open this damn thing up, what the hell? I'm botching everything. It's so over, guys. I'm a washed up streamer. A streamer, a YouTuber, I can't even speak. There we go. Soda! Cheers. I'm a washed up YouTuber. But at least I'm an engineer. Unemployment! And Disco Elysium. Hooray, okay. So what am I? What are these classes? Okay. I have no idea what these archetypes are, that's the thing. I'm either tinker, intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Sensitive, very psychological, a magnetic personality but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body. Gets things done, but dumb as a rock. And then create your own character. Encyclopedia. Inland Empire. Hand-eye coordination. Which one should I start with? I'm not sure. I mean, the Tinker just sounds fun. Like, it sounds like my playstyle. Very bad with people. So true, so true. Should I pick one of these or create my own character? Very interesting. Very hard choices, as always. It seems like all of these will determine your playstyle. Really much, but well, the Tinker seems to be a default option here, right? So maybe I'll pick the Tinker and see how it goes. The Furies at home, in the mirror in their address, even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. Begin.
There is nothing, only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Ancient reptilian brain. Is that like my brain? You know, you have your reptilian brain. That's the saying. Like it's your primordial brain. Ooh. Ever.
Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Okay. I guess we'll keep on non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
That's crazy. Okay. Ex-wives. Okay. Well, yeah, but what was that about X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic source. Its bloated and shameful. All of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Awareness of the meat thing. You're possibly talking about the brain. No, actually, I want to know about that X something. I'm thinking.
X tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
Okay. So, basically, what it feels like is that our character is disassociating whoever it is. And we don't want to think about our ex-lover, ex-wife, or whatever. That's what it feels like. But I want to get off now because it's not good. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. I mean, pain, while it is sad, it's also good. If you grow numb to things, you really get to appreciate pain sometimes.
Do you really?
Yeah, of course, let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Chef? Anyways, I think we might be... Okay, poured so much over yourself. This sounds like alcohol. Are we an alcoholic who's like drinking too much? Okay. What did I do to myself?
Yes, you're one disco mother.
I'm a disco mother? That's crazy. Okay, what's waiting for me?
There's this giant ball there. An evil ape.
Evil apes?
And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball.
Okay.
You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes.
Oh, they're talking about Earth.
On a giant ball.
I see, I see. How big is the... How small are the apes? These are real good questions. Is the ball big or are we just small? I mean, it kind of goes both ways, doesn't it? Like there's small atoms, but there's also big stars in the universe. Like where are we? We're somewhere. And does it matter? It's all based on your perception. How big is the ball? Yeah, let's how small? We are clearly the apes.
Infinitesimally small.
And how big are the ball?
It's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
True, true. Okay, what is joking it out?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
I see. Also, isn't the limbic system something with in your brain? I feel like it's something in your brain. That it sounds familiar, but I'm not sure. Also, it would make with the theme, you know, because there was also the lizard brain. Anyways, yeah, it's sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean drowned?
You lost.
I lost?
The sound outside, you recognize it. It's a Caprice Camena motor carriage.
A Caprice Camena motor challenge. Okay, open my eyes. I feel like the sound effects might be a bit too long. Yeah, I'm drunk, I knew it. I'm also naked. That's crazy. Okay. So, there was actually a streamer mode in this game. I wonder if I should have done that. I wonder if it censors, like... I wonder how naked you are in this game. I tried looking up what the streamer mode does, and there was literally nothing there. So, just a question. Should I enable streamer mode? Also, I wonder if I can make the sounds a bit like... I'm trying to look... Okay. Yeah, I wanna put... I wanna put this just higher. Just make voice louder. That's the most important part in any game. Okay, let's try it on this. Wait, did I save the option? I did. Okay, good. But there's a streamer mode here. I'm not sure if I should enable... Wait, now it gives the... Should I do this? I don't really care about copyright claims because, like, they're just... my videos are not monetized, so it doesn't matter. Okay. We can walk. Tab to highlight. Okay, let's put some pants on, I think. Okay, how do I... I don't know what that means. Okay, let's take all. Okay, put those pants on. Like, press tab to highlight things. Let's put on a shirt too. How about that? Also, look at that self-portrait. We don't seem to be doing well. Okay, yeah, they're clearly speaking language that I do not understand here. Wait, maybe I should have put on. I'm missing. I feel like I'm missing part of the outfit here. Like maybe I should have. Like, do I have a shirt somewhere? Oh.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Okay, let's take that.
It says whirling in rags on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Okay, so there's a whirling. Yeah, okay. So I got a key.
The whirling in rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
Okay, interesting. So we gotta go to something called the whirling in rigs at some point. What else? There's something else. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet. Okay, you see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liquors. And well, I've been drinking clearly. Is this a shirt? It is a shirt. Okay, good. I have clothes now. What is this?
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Okay, so there's some toxic masculinity going on here. Okay. Me when the testosterone hits and I gotta pull my mirror in half.
Was this not the same Elo that founds empires and lays waste to cities, virile, uncaring towards the little things?
Okay. I have no idea. I did some sort of challenge here. Was this not the same Elon that found empires and lays waste? I have no idea what all of that means. So who is this? That's a very beautiful design. It's like crying. It's very cool.
Probably not, no.
Logic. I wonder what those success things mean.
Hot water sprays from the faucet's base. and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the vague impression of a man.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it seems to be steaming. Yeah, I'm just looking horrible. I look like Saturn that's eating their sun without eyes, you know?
Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Yeah, like really nothing? Let's swipe the mirror. Like that's what I
As you
do.
slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror,
Yeah, let's swipe the mirror.
behold,
Okay. My beautiful face. Hell yeah. Happy smile.
you have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Oh, it's me. I'm This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic, indeed.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression?
That's a
Are you
smile.
trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
It just is. That's how many things are. I have no idea why it's there, but it just is. That's how life is.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Nuh-uh. I'll keep making that face. Honestly, that's a happy smile, I think.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off.
Oh. Interesting. It's like masking when you get that autism, you know?
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
For the ladies. Honestly, I hate this, but I think it might be an expression of pain. Like there's some pain in this image when I think about it.
You are correct.
Oh. This is a white check. You may retry. Okay. So you may retry it. Okay. Okay, so I have a chance of doing something. Well, let's try to dig into our mind. We have a 60% chance of doing it.
It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Okay, so we're getting political here, like immediately from looking into a mirror, huh? Yeah, seems like it. The failure of the revolution, huh? So we didn't need the rich, eh? Unfortunate indeed. So, looks like we are in pain because we are forced to live in the evil systems of capitalism. Indeed. Okay, yeah, that's about it. Loving these designs here. Okay, yeah. Honestly, I wonder if I should make this the thumbnail. I'm gonna make it like something red. It's either gonna be the city or maybe this. I'm not sure what I want, but maybe I'll try that. I still gotta think about it. I don't know if you can see the screenshot thing there, but yeah, it's there.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened.
Disco happened, eh? Okay. Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made... Yeah. What was disco?
For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume la Million.
I have no idea what that means. I wish I did. I'm unfortunately not that well read. I used to read a lot as a teen, but I guess I just stopped. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Disco happened. I have no idea what this means. Why did disco happen? What does disco happening mean? Is it just like normal disco? Or what?
If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right.
Okay.
Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open air, Boîte de Nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
The expression? Oh, I see. So the expression is from a singer. Interesting. Bro, it's such an autism moment, actually. You see someone do a cool thing and then you just do it forever. If you know, you know. So I adopted it. How long ago was the new?
Some 20 odd years. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
Interesting. Okay. The expression is a relic. Well, then again, I mean, as all trends, it might come back, you know? Time is a circle. Anything else? Like, who am I? Why did I drink myself into oblivion?
You have some understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness. Aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was a caprice cinema.
Caprice cinema. So I adopted it. Why?
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
Indeed, I see it. Though I do have to say, this expression is still quite cute in some sense. Even if it's on a face of a drunken old man. A clicking sound, like...
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume Lemillion's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head.
I see, okay. Well, I guess that's it then.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
It doesn't have... you can swoon over... Yeah, true. Can I... Impossible. Well, I mean, what if I try to stop it? Okay, let's go gambling!
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
I see. Well, I wanted to try the miracle indeed. Let's let the mirror be for now. Can I... what is this? A window? My head hurts. Oh, is that a door? Why does it look like a door? I have no idea what this is. It looks like a door, but I'm not sure if it is. Let's see, what can we Oh, there's my tie! Spinning around on the ceiling fan. How did I get that there in my drunken state?
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Can I do the gambling? Okay, I have a 58% chance of doing it. Let's do it.
You reach out
No.
to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you.
Oh no, I'm having a heart attack.
This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving.
Oh my goodness, I'm having a heart attack. Am I going to die?
For quite a long time. Still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying.
Oh my goodness.
Finally, the pressure recedes. You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying.
I probably just, you know when that happens, you probably are hitting some sort of a nerve in your ribs. I think that's the thing that happens. You're pinching a nerve or something, and you think you're having a heart attack, but you're actually pinching a nerve. It's quite funny.
You know what you should do. You should stop the fan and then try again. It'll get easier. Do it if you want to die. The stabbing pain in your chest is telling you you're hanging by a thread here.
Okay, let's pull on the fan.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Okay, I have a pretty high chance. What if I fail this? That would be kind of
Oh,
funny.
no.
What?
Again. You didn't catch it. Now numbness in your left arm, plus half your chest.
What? How did I fail that? That's crazy.
It's even worse this time. Maybe you should stop trying to catch the tie. Still happening. Definitely worse than the last time.
Bro, I'm having a heart attack over a fucking
Finally,
tie.
the stabbing recedes. You could try doing it again to see how painful it gets. But you would probably die.
Can I do it again?
This fan has two chain pull switches. One end, the switch must be broken because nothing
Okay, I
happens.
can't pull that.
The air in the room is starting to feel like vaporized urine.
Oh, hell no. What if I pull on the light bulb?
Terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Okay, bring it on.
Your eyes burn with photosensitivity.
Wait, I'm taking damage from this too? I want my fucking
The
tie.
lights are off again.
Where my fucking tie, bro? Are you kidding me? How much? What? I can't pull
This
my
fan has two
fucking.
chains.
That's so funny. How did I fail that? That's crazy.
A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
I can't put. What is it? Put skill points into Saber Fair to open this white check. How do I put skill points in something? Okay, here's what I'm wearing. Okay, I have my key. Didn't I have a key? Okay. What is all of this? What happened to? Okay, now I gotta hear this. Whatever happened to Gilliam Lemillion? If it doesn't rhyme, you're not saying it right. So I hope I said it better. Who, with his amber mane and sparkling teeth, beguiled the tattered remains of the nation. While you suffered and suffered, did he dematerialize in a cloud of cocaine dust? Or did he simply stand in the corner and melt into the slandering new lines of some starlit boit? Then I don't know how to say that. 20 years ago. Spirit thought of his great ass too. I bet he had a great ass. Or wait, maybe he became a police officer in the Levachol West. What does all of this mean? Solution. What if I... What does internalize do? Stop. I have no idea what any of this means. So I have thoughts. Research time 4 hours 30 minutes. What does internalize even do? I have no idea. Stop. Ooh, something is going on here. I don't know. That's my bottle. This Magnum Science bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Of course it is. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. This reel-to-reel tape player still on, rolling empty. Okay. Right, there's something here. Empty cassette case. Oh, I don't want to walk there. What else was here? Okay, the window is broken.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Let's assess the damage. 92% chance, surely something will happen.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Okay, interesting. So, I probably threw something out the window, huh? Did I break it with my own hands, actually?
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did this then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
True. Let's try to assess the size of the... Looks like we're a detective of some sorts, considering we're doing... Okay, let's assess the size of the impact.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
Larger than my fist? I mean, it could be... No, but if I threw a bottle, wouldn't it break? I mean, it depends on the bottle.
Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend.
True. The shoe is missing a friend.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Yeah, I should go and get that shoe.
A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Okay, I got some experience. Seems like your green snakeskin shoe is missing its partner. You should find it before you go venturing into the wild unknown. 2 shoes are better than 1. Unite them again. Yeah, I should grab my shoe. I still don't know what that is. Okay. If I had picked up my shoe, maybe I could have figured out that I threw out the other one. Oh, autosave. That might be the copyrighted music. Maybe I should... No, it's still playing. Interesting. I'm like scared that I'll get takedowns. That's the scary part. Like, maybe I'll just put that on. So wait, how do I get outside? I should get outside. So I'm so pissed off about this, by the way.
This
Like,
fan has 2 chain pull switches.
I need
One ends
I
in a
need to
tiny
put
fan,
skill points
other
to
in a
savor fair
A truly horrific necktie.
if I want to open this
attached
check.
itself to one
Like,
of the blades.
that's crazy. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Do I still have the... Okay, don't look at those controls. Okay, let's leave. Okay, well, I gotta... So I can go to the balcony, I suppose? Is this the door to the balcony? Yeah, it should be. Oh, that's my shoe. It's also raining out there. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Let's look at our inventory. We got our shoes. I have -2 savor fair. I wonder what that means. And I have an empty cassette case. Okay. What is this? Sneak under their noses, stun with immense patch. Okay. Wait, if I have +3, I can, if I have because I have... Wait, if I take off my shoes and my pants, can I do it again?
There they both are. 2 identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet.
Lovely, okay.
Like 2 baby crocodiles.
How do they fit? I think they fit. I think they go nicely with the jacket.
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
They're nice. Gust of briny wind washes over you. Indeed. Can I interact with anything down out here? It's quite beautiful out here. Oh, I can think about something here. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Well, sometimes it does. When you're a bit drunk. I haven't been drinking in quite a long time, but I do remember when I did, when I was younger. So wait, let me try this out. You know what? I'll keep the copyright. I'll keep the streamer mode on for now, and well, I'll try it. I'll try it like. Can I close this door? I can. Okay, I'm about to take my pants off, so I want to close that door. Yeah, I'll keep the. Oh, I opens inventory. That's lovely. I pressed it out of you know, because that's what usually does the thing in games. Okay, can I try this now?
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
I wonder how I can do that. Guess I'll put my shoes back on. Can I shift click? No. Interesting how... Oh, I can double click them. Lovely. Oh, there's actually descriptions here. Looks like something skinned this blazer of some long extinct disco animal. It has an enigmatic white rectangle on the back and the right sleeve. So it seems like the disco just means that disco happened, as in just normal disco. I'm sad I don't have my tie, but that's fine. This white satin shirt used to be fancy. It used to be really catch the light. Now it smells like someone took a piss in the armpits. Yeah, happens. You should have some deodorant or something, you know. Pants. These golden brown trousers are flare cut. Normal bell buttons trousers would be boot cut, but these are far from normal. They are someone's piss-soaked, cum-stained party pants. Damn, okay. That's crazy. Bro is freaky with it. I can respect that. They may have lost some of their luster over the years, but these green crocodile leather shoes fit you perfectly. They are very lovely. I have no idea what any of this means. Oh, actually, yeah. Understand creativity, see art in the world. Okay, that's nice. Suggestion: charm men and women. Play the puppet master. What does this do? Connect to station 41. Understand cop culture. Oh, this is bad. Go to the party planet. Love and be loved by drugs. Sneak under their noses. Stun with immense panache. I don't know how to say that. Straighten your back. Keep your poker face. Okay, interesting. Okay, officer profile incomplete. What is all of this? Okay, yeah, this is... I still wonder what this internalized thing means. Maybe it's like now I'm internalizing things, right? So do I have a minus in something if I have this in my mind? Okay, so I think I think I know what this means with this taxation. That's crazy. So I can keep thoughts in my mind, and basically it's just researching it. Like it's an in-game time thing, I suppose. Like maybe it's 4 hours passed in game while I have this on, or perhaps 4 hours passed in real life. I'm not sure which one, but yeah. I have no tasks. I have a map. Yeah. And I can't believe I goofed up the fan with that raid. That's crazy. Do I have anything interesting here? No. Oh, here's that thing. Okay, so we have intellect 5, and looks like we can level those things up. Okay, interesting. Your capacity to reason, your power to influence yourself and others, how well your body is built, how well you move your body. Okay, so I have good motorics and intellect. My psyche and physique suck. Logic will grow intelligence power, deduce the world, encyclopedia, call upon your knowledge, produce fascinating trivia, rhetoric. Okay, very interesting. You know, drama could be maybe a good interesting. So play the actor, lie and detect lies. Drama could be a really good replacement for psyche, I think. Since, you know, you can influence people with lies, right? Okay, I don't have enough skill points for a level up. Interesting. So let's just get introduced into this. So make laws of physics work for the law. Oh yeah, I had this thing. I suck in this. Volition, hold yourself together, keep your morale up. Hunches and gut feelings, dreams in waking life. Empathy, understand others, work your mirror neurons. Authority, intimidate the public, assert yourself. This could probably be a fun playthrough. Strip the corpse. Oh, this was the police thing? Okay, yeah. I wonder what Station 41 is. Suggestion: charm men and women. Play the puppet master. Endurance. Take the blows. Pain threshold. Shrug off the pain. Flex powerful muscles. Yeah. Go to party planet. Love and be loved by drugs. Raise the hair on your neck. Tune into the city. Okay, so this is like, you know, feelings. Wait, there's an info section here. Okay, I see. Let the body take control, threaten people. I see, yeah, that makes sense. You're like, this is like, these both kind of seem to be the same thing. This is with words, and this is with your might, right? Hand-eye coordination. Oh, I seem to have pretty good hand-eye coordination. Perception. See, hear, and smell everything. Let no detail go unnoticed. Oh, decent shivers seem to do the same thing. This is like your gut feeling, and this is like when you notice things with your eyes, I think. Reaction speed. Okay, quick to react. Sneak under the noses, done with immense panicle. Master machines, pick locks and pockets. Straighten your back, keep your poker face. Yeah, that's composure. Can I press that? No. So I can't level anything up yet. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't have enough stuff. Clearly, I have gotten some experience though, which is cool. Have I made any progress here with this? I mean, let's keep this on. Why not? It's giving -1 to logic. Okay. Maybe I could turn it off at some point if I need to do some logic stuff. I'm not sure. Interesting. Was there anything else in this room? Like, what is this? It seems like a... I'm not even sure what it is. It's like a cabinet? I can't seem to open it. Unless... Well, I don't think the key can open it, can it? The key was to, the key was to something else. The key was to... What was it called? The key was to, whirling in rags. And the whirling in rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast. Wait, is this the hostel cafeteria? Are we in a hostel actually? Wait, yeah, that would make sense actually, that we are in the hostel cafeteria right now. I thought this was my apartment for a second, but clearly not. Wait, am I gonna have to pay for that? Oh my goodness. This ain't good. Let's say someone else threw the shoe, right? I need to open the door. Open the door, get on the floor, everybody walk the dinosaur. What is this? Okay. There's something on the table. What is it? It's a bit of money. Okay, yeah, sure, why not? 40 cents? Sure, let's take it. Real. Vasa. Wait, that's Finland, right? It's minus 12 there. Okay, so it's just saying cities. I don't think there's anything else in the balcony anymore. So I should just go ahead and...
Hello, officer.
Hello. So I guess I'm an officer? Well, she greeted me, so perhaps I'll talk to her.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Okay.
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
28, huh? Okay. Klaasje, Miss Orange, disco dancer.
A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
Officer, am I military personnel?
No.
Why did you call me? Okay, I'll stop guessing. Why did you call me an officer? I wonder. So she's 28. She's almost my age. Wait, no, the other way around. I'm almost her age. I'm 25. So why did you call me officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
Okay. Are you sure?
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
I see. All this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
I see. And what business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
So it seems like I have amnesia from all the drinking. Sorry. I still feel a bit sick, but it hurts to talk at times. I might have to cut this episode. Okay, I'm not gonna cut this short. We're gonna do the hour. And maybe a bit more. Still, I apologize. Wait, I'm gonna... Okay, I'm gonna cut this out. Hold up. There we go. Sorry, I had to clear my nose a bit. It still feels off. I was sick. Okay, anyways. So wait, let's see. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, let's not try this. Hell nah, bro. I am not the Rizzler. I am clearly not the Rizzler here. Why don't I remember being a cop?
Could it be because of the drinking?
Probably.
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
Yeah, it must be the cigarettes, or perhaps drugs. Both age you up real quick. Then again, I like older women. Who in the right mind would let me be an officer of the law?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Now that I think about it, she's right. Anyways, I should get going now.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Yeah, that I really don't.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you've said the words 1,000,000 times before.
Okay.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Before you go, I have some questions for you.
Yes?
Where exactly is here? Where am I?
You're in a hostel, sir.
No, where are we? Where in the world?
We are in Revachol.
Revachol. Okay, Revachol. Okay.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
Okay, interesting. Should that mean something to me?
You sure look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties.
I'm from Revachol parties. Wait, hold up. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, I feel much better now. Oh no, wait. Man, maybe I should have waited 1 day till I started recording. Well, it's fine. Anyways, let's continue. Revachol parties.
Her accent suggests she is not from around here. She's from Aranier, another part of the world.
Oranje, okay. What is it that they have against the police here?
The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
Okay, yeah.
It's 51.
Year 51. Okay.
The current century?
And what's that? What number?
Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
Interesting.
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
8,000 years. Okay, what's so funny?
You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization.
True, true. Your room is almost next to mine. Did you hear anything last night?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
Okay, loud disco music. Then again, the tape was empty, right? The tape I have. Maybe someone stole it.
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
Okay.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
Oh. I wonder who OO is.
OO were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Yeah, we go on, alright.
I don't know about that. At around 2 o'clock, disco stopped, and there was a change of pace.
Okay, what happened then?
A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
Small church in St. Science. Was I singing this?
Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also...
What else?
that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
Well, I was drunk indeed. Was it in a cool way or a wild beast?
Yes. It was very cool.
So the wild beast, eh?
It's impossible to say whether she's being sarcastic or really means it.
Then what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Are you sure I wasn't being assaulted?
No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room.
I see.
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Was there anything else?
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable.
I see.
I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. Around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Okay. I see. I think that's all then. You can go now.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Happy to help. Wait, what am I saying? Happy to talk to you. I don't know. Wait. It's March. The year is 51. Okay. Cigarettes. Should I take a hit? No. I can open her door. Should I do that though? I don't know if that's something that's smart to do. I have no reason to go after her. This weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trump Le Monde. Okay. Guess we'll go downstairs in the next episode. Okay, I'm just kidding. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Interesting. Sorry I opened Steam there for a sec. Forget to disable the overlay. Okay, wait, why did I go here again? Something out there. It's very beautiful out here though. It seems like there's snow there. Can I grab this piece of paper? No. Okay. I wish I could get my tie back. I still can't level up, can I? What did I have to put points into to get the tie?
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan.
Put skill points into the
A truly
open
horrific
this
necktie
white
has
check.
somehow attached itself to one of the...
I took my shoes and pants off and that did nothing. Is there like a... I can't find that thing anywhere here. It's that guy. Oh right, it's here actually. Right. So I'd need to level up this if I wanted to, I see. Oh wait, is this like how many skill points I can put into these things? I see. Alright, what? It seems that way. Or, I don't know. Like, what does that mean? I have no idea. Well, it is what it is. I can't get my damn tie. Unfortunate indeed. I guess I'll have to come for it later, or when I level up that ability. Should I try going in? I mean, I was apparently very cool. I don't know. I don't want to be a creeper. Well, I know who this character is. Well, I don't know who he is, but I have seen this character in a lot of art. And they do seem to have a same kind of a white thing behind them as me. Is that a bird? This is where the lyrics would be. A big old karaoke mic, just waiting for someone to sing into it. You know what? Maybe I should go into the room, like... No, actually, I don't know. It feels like I'll be a creeper if I go there. Like, what do I have to do with this woman? The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static. What is that? The menu? The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts with a man's handwriting. How do you even tell that? Are those knives? This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising from to the surface. What are these? I don't know if I can take that without the store owner going like, "Ha! I'm gonna kill ya." What even is this? Nosop head. I mean, it seems useful, but is that stealing? Oh. Had a thing. Oh. Soft purr of an electrical juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. Hello? Oh, there's there too. I can't quite look at it though. What is that? Odd. Hold up. Okay, I'll better. Hello?
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
Bro hates me.
Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk.
Oh, hell no. Empathy failed. I'll just leave. Yeah. Bro does not seem to like me at all. Inside you catch a glimpse of union paraphilia, a strike poster, some red pennants. What is that? That's some money. Okay. A door is bolted. Sign reads, kitchen reserved for personal until... yeah. Until 1, I see. Sign reads, mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open 16, yeah. 00. This royal pinball machine is unplugged. Okay, let's talk to this guy. See, I want to talk to this person here first.
Hello, sweetie.
Hello. Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
True. Perhaps I shouldn't. But what else is here? Maybe I will keep my colleague waiting. What is this? Summer door closed for the winter. I see. This guy looks like a dock worker, huh? A bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. Sleeping dock worker. A man is sleeping on the table, wearing mud-caked boots and rolled up overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
A colourful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch.
A clever piece of plastic.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Interesting.
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John.
Bro, why would I steal that ID? That seems evil. I don't want to do that. Should I take some pills for the headache? I don't know. I'm gonna make the moral choice and do nothing. That would be mean to do something.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes.
I see. What are its hallmarks?
Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
Damn, the king is homophobic. Ah, fuck the king. Get him out of here. I'd rather know more about the world of today. But then again, the idea of a king and a century gone is pretty fascinating.
The sentiment is called anti-centennial nostalgia, pining for a time before the turn of the century. It's common even now, after 50 years.
Yes. It's fascinating, but it's not fascinating in a good way. Homophobia bad. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is
Kim.
tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Hello, Kim.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting.
Interesting how his portrait is made in a way that reminds me of Renaissance paintings, how they made saints. You know, it's like that halo effect that saints have in a lot of old Christian paintings, you know?
On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
I see. Okay, let's shake his hand.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
Yep. Hello, Kim. So, you're Lieutenant Precinct 57, and I must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Should I invent my own name? This is... I think I want to be honest.
Okay then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on
I thought he'd say something.
Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
No, I haven't.
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
I haven't really talked.
Then we should ask him for a rundown of the area. Get me up to speed. I understand the scene is out back, right?
The scene is out back. Okay, interesting. So we probably came here to investigate a crime, but apparently I've just been drinking, huh?
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I have not.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Okay.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No, I have not.
So, the body is still in the tree,
It's possibly there.
where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
I'll be honest, I cannot remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse.
Okay.
If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
Okay, let's deal with that. Okay, well, how can you be so sure that I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back.
I see. Okay, yeah, that's the white thing on my back.
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Okay, Kim.
Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is he's not from the Rat Squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
You mean internal affairs?
Yes, but I'm not them. I'm from criminal investigation.
You said insignia. These white rectangles, you mean?
Yes,
Okay. But they're just white rectangles.
they are not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West.
I see, I see.
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
Shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
It wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
Okay, so what are we supposed to do again? Let's just make everything clear. But I should get my badge back. That's something I need to look for. I wonder if the woman could have taken my badge. I'm not sure.
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
Okay, let's go.
After you, officer.
Okay, so now I have Kim with me.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Okay, thank you, tutorial agent. Okay, so report your patch missing. You need to report your missing patch to the 41st president as soon as possible. The lieutenant said that you can use the radio in his motor car to call your station. The cafeteria manager of the Whirling in Rags might know something about the murder. Okay. I see. I wonder where my badge could be. Wait, did I hear noise? Did the person that was sleeping here wake up? No. Okay. Thought I heard something, but I suppose not. So let's talk to the manager then.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Okay.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
This is good that I brought Kim here because the manager clearly didn't like me, so I'm glad I took him with me. He seems much more professional than me here.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
I'm gonna say not.
Fantastic.
It's like you. It's like when you left your band, but you haven't decided on a solo artist name yet. Kim is about to say something. Let him.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Sylvie. Was Sylvie the person we met on the top? What was her name again? Wait, didn't I take a note of that? No, that was Glacia.
Do you have her number?
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Okay, great.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
Okay.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
Okay, you're from Jamrock. I don't know what that means.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
Interesting.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
Yes?
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Okay, right. Questions. I got this.
His face expresses profound doubt in your having this.
Yeah, the manager does not like me.
Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
Okay. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. Interesting. Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Okay, that's lovely. So, it's in the west. Yeah, that door right there. First you exit through that, then you then to your right you should see a big hole in the fence. I see, I see.
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco Negro, sweeping over the plains and nations of the enemies of mankind. 5th century style, unified currency and the concept of cool came in their wake. They wore lamella and carried guns. But first and foremost, Franco-Nigerian heavy cavalry was really, really wide. That hole in the fence must be enormous.
Interesting. Okay. So the 15th century cavalry. Okay, cool. So why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
Okay.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Okay, you got me.
Yeah.
She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
I see. So you asked for her number.
thank you.
Okay. The lieutenant says he opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Okay. Didn't go well?
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to.
Oh no.
Bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
Yeah, I see. That stuff gets on my nerves. I'm a feminist. It's so true, so true. But I'm not gonna say that. That's not relevant to this topic. Everything has something to do with everything.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
Okay, so you're the part... Is this a stupid question to ask? Because, like... Like, did this guy and like, are you also the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
So what's the difference in this store? Because in some places they do all of the work.
I have 3 cafeterias I manage. 3. Get over it.
Okay, yeah, 3. I see. And who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Yeah, of course.
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they, if he doesn't know?
Interesting. So, okay. Who is they?
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching.
A lynching? Interesting. And who exactly is saying that?
The locals, the customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Okay, so the dock workers did it, huh?
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
Interesting.
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
Why would the dock workers lynch this man?
I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
I see.
You mean the strike?
The strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
Okay, well there's nothing else for me to ask then. Did you kill him? I mean, we just have to ask that though. They don't seem suspicious. The man they hanged was a security guard for the Harper Company. I hear a mercenary. The news probably was told they'd send a message. That makes sense. Well, let's ask the one question we always have to do.
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Okay, well. Good
The
to know.
lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
Maybe I shouldn't have asked that though. They don't seem that nice, but that was the last thing I did. Yeah. Okay, that's all.
Let's go.
Okay, I got good experience from that. That's lovely.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Can I take my pants off real quick? I can't! No! What's real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
Real. Okay.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Okay, so I owe you money, huh? Should I play him dumb?
No, you don't owe me street cred. You owe me money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
The red letter on the counter. What do I own this place for? What exactly is money?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages.
Damn, okay.
Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
What exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
Well, since I woke up, I have trouble remembering even the most basic concepts of reality.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
So, should I show my coins? I think I'll show my coins to make sure they're money.
Yes, it is.
Wait, do I really have 40 right? Okay.
No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller.
Yeah, I
than the
figured that
real.
out, but I wanted to give you.
I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real.
Okay, yeah, sure.
The cafeteria manager stands silently, looking at the coppers on the counter before him.
Yeah.
Isn't it evil? The order of magnitude between what is asked of a person and what they have.
Indeed. What is darkness rides? What does this mean? I don't want to be angsty. I'll just pick up the coins. I don't want to be angsty.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
Why would he be under arrest? What happens now?
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
True. I remember where my home even is.
Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Yeah. That is true. That is true indeed. We should start the investigation. Let's figure this out later.
Good luck.
Yeah.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
I really don't remember.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
I don't know, near south maybe? Up on Marvel Hill. Wait, shit, where did Kim say that my home was? Fuck. Why did I not pay attention to that? Damn it. I need to radio the station, but later.
You don't really know, do you?
I don't.
South, maybe. Doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Could I trace the way back somehow? The street, the exact number of the building?
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Interesting. I need to find my home. Lonesome long way home. 6 hours? Can I stop this? Okay, yeah. Actually, why would I stop? The feminist agenda. Crazy. A long way home. Let's rewind. Let's trace your drunken steps back home. Jump across the race channel bridge southwest of here. Follow or get up. Get off the asphalt in 20 minutes. Okay, interesting. You know what? Let's keep that and let's internalize this too. Come to the great race motor track. The okay, I need to stop. I need to start thinking about home too. So my badge is missing. And I need to look for a body. What are your thoughts, Kim?
Yes?
I think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow.
Yes.
He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
I feel like I must repeat this. I don't remember anything. There was heavy drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
So what should I concentrate on? Well, actually, yeah, this is... yeah, this is
Fine.
bad.
We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
Okay, great. That sounds good. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm afraid it's a medical situation. Let's move on.
Really? You look fine to me.
Okay, well, yeah, yeah,
This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer.
I see.
Clearly, he prefers to think you're malingering. He cannot fathom that anyone could drink so much as to retroactively erase their entire life.
Yeah, I think I have an ex-wife or something, but that's about it. It's not psychological. Some sort of major brain damage has occurred on unproceeded scale.
Then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth. Was there anything else you wanted?
Okay. Let's check on the case, and I think I'll be quitting by then, because we've been playing for quite a while now.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
Well, yeah, the guy behind the counter thinks some union people hanged a man.
Then you are not that far behind, actually. Do you want me to brief you?
Yes, a quick brief would be lovely.
3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate.
Okay.
During that
The
time,
cadaver.
the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Okay. The Wild Pies Company. And, yeah, they hanged a security guard. Probably for the Wild Pines. Why didn't we know anything about the caller? Wait, what does the briefing say? Does the briefing say who the victim was?
A security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Okay.
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Interesting. I mean, it could be that the person who called was the one of the lynchers. I mean, it was probably the woman behind the counter, but I don't know. Why hide themselves? That's a good question.
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
And the RCM is?
That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
I see. I understand.
The RCM, or the Revachol Citizen Militia, is the police force you and him are part of. A self-organized peace corps of the occupied city of Revachol. The RCM operates within a legal twilight, yet Its authority is rarely questioned. It's super useful to know this.
I see, I see. Yes, okay. I think I understand everything now.
Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer.
Yes. Would you say this is a mysterious case? Why are we on the same case? Oh, that's a good question.
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
I think I understand what that means. But seems like I have to ask, what do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
I don't remember being in on, well, anything. I mean, retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Cop-off?
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
Okay, so it seems like we were being here as a cop-off, like, who does the better investigation? We gotta send our boys, and they're sending their boys, and they're like, we're better, we're the better. Okay, yeah. You know what? I'll ask you after we've inspected the victim. It seems more relevant to just, you know, do that.
Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
You are right on that. White male in his 40s. What more do you need? What? I wouldn't say any of this. All of this sucks. I think labor disputes are very mysterious.
Then you are in luck, because we are in the midst of a major strike by the dock workers union. Maybe more than that. The union clearly wants a piece, not just of the industrial harbor, but the Wild Pines Corporation itself.
Okay.
Is this a strike then? Or the first shots in a workers' coup?
I mean, a workers' coup is quite cool, actually.
I expect the case itself to be less challenging than navigating these community matters. This district isn't used to the RCM's presence, and the union rarely overplays its hand, as it appears to have done in this case.
Okay, so is this a strike or an attempting coup?
Strike, coup, revolution. It's brigandage, however you parse it.
And what does that word mean? God damn. I'm not that well read, unfortunately. Return. A robbery. Okay. Wait, what? Does this really mean a robbery? It's a robbery or a plunder? Yeah.
You feel something rising through you, a familiar feeling, an opinion taking form.
Opinion? We should go on to work. Nah. True! True! Nation! Oh, hell no. I don't think rolling one will do. Is this fucking centrism? I've spent the last 20 seconds deciding on which side to grind in the pig feed. Why? I mean, I'll be honest. I think the owner should be. And this. Why did nationalism appear here? I don't get that. Anyways, yeah, I think we should grant the owners in the fight.
When I said we have to navigate community matters, I did not mean we have any say in them. I meant we should be careful. If we are not, the shit will blow right in our faces.
True.
From an imaginary fan.
Mm-hmm.
Now, was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Can we go? Okay, that's all I need to know for now.
Good.
Okay, nothing else. So we have stuff in the notebook. Call Sylvia using Kim's shortwave to ask whether she made the call. Pay for damages. Ask your station for additional funds. Kim can answer any lingering questions you may have about the case and the RCM. Timing on the whirling in rags balcony after when you're calling it a day. Okay. Wait, wasn't it 21? Kim says you called the station in order to sort out your health issues. You can use your motor carriage to make the call. Although you don't feel hopeful. Apparently there was a pissing match between the presence and asking about after the initial inspection of the dead body is done. Yeah, sounds good. Should I should I try my saver later? When I have it. Yeah, I think I'll how close am I to level up? Not yet. Okay. Not yet at all. Interesting. So I think that's it for today, huh? Okay. Interesting. Can I quick save? Oops. Why did it walk over there? That's crazy. Okay, time passes when picking new dialogue options. Read books to pass time quicker. Interesting. Let's save our game. That's the quick save. Let's do like a new save here. Why not? Okay, so that just saves the game. I see how it is. Lovely. I'm fixing my non-existent bow tie. Like, bow tie? No. My tie. My non-existent tie that I couldn't pick up from the ceiling fan with such a success rate. That's crazy. Anyways. Thank you for watching this episode of Disco Elysium. This seems to be a very interesting series so far. I wonder if I should keep the streamer mode on. Let me know about that. I'll just keep it on for now, and I hope it doesn't damper the experience too much. But yeah, anyways, I'm having fun here. We haven't even done. All we've done is talk to some people and gone downstairs. But I'm having fun. The dialogue is very well written. It's just very lovely atmosphere. The style is good. It's all lovely and just comes together, you know. I like that. It's very fun. And so, in the next episode, I suppose we'll be going out and looking at the dead body. That's about it then, huh? Anyways, thank you for watching this episode of Disco Elysium. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye bye. Oh, confirm. Bye.